Country, and welcome to Beekmantown Central School for Champlain Valley Athletic Conference Varsity Volleyball. I'm Foxy Gagnon. I'll be joined by Clay Morris with the play-by-play, and tonight's very important CVAC contest is between Beekmantown Central School and Plattsburgh High School. When these teams met in the Hornets' nest, Beekmantown was victorious, and these two teams battling for the first place spot along with Peru Central in Division I of the CVAC. Beekmantown with 2 losses, Plattsburgh with 3 losses, and almost a must-win for Plattsburgh High School. Plattsburgh High School coached by Vicki McMillan in her 23rd year, and Beekmantown Central coached by Jay Cameron. It is his 2nd year for the California native, and he has quite a volleyball team. Last season, the Eagles went undefeated, and they played Plattsburgh High School in the Section 7 Class B championship game, and Plattsburgh High School stole the Section 7 crown. So Plattsburgh High School is indeed the defending Section 7 Class B champions, and Beekmantown Central fighting hard for another return to those finals. But what's up for grabs first is the championship of Division I, and once again that's between Peru and Beekmantown and Plattsburgh High School. But Plattsburgh with 3 losses in a must-win situation. The officials, Pete Ensel to the left and Tim Sheehan to the right, and we are about set for an important CVAC varsity volleyball match. It's Beekmantown Central and Plattsburgh High School, and with the play-by-play call on behalf of North Country Cable Network, none other than North Country coach and sportsman Clay Morris.
Good evening, this is Clay Morris. I'm with Foxy. We're here to watch and announce Plattsburgh versus Beekmantown. This is a big game for both teams. Plattsburgh needs it so they can stay in contention for Division I, and Beekmantown of course wants to win it so when they go to Peru Thursday they can win the championship outright. Beekmantown controls their own destiny at this point in time. They win this game, they win against Peru, and I believe they will be the Section 1 champion. More important than that, which I guess we'll have to wait for in a minute.
Welcome to Beekmantown Central School crowd of the Eagles for CVAC volleyball action tonight. The Eagles are hosting the Plattsburgh High School Hornets. Being that this is the final regular season game,
this is Paul Aliotto, the athletic director at Beekmantown Central.
As well. Before we get to that, special presentation and thank you for starting the Beekmantown volleyball program and stepping in when we really need you this season. Thank you to Coach Marilyn Denny.
Marilyn Denny coached 3 or 4 years ago, and just before the new coach came in. She did a very good job, by the way.
Thank you, Marilyn. Now please join us as we acknowledge our seniors and their parents and family members. Would parents please come down and line up on the home side of the court on the sideline. Parents of our seniors.
This can be a very sad day, Foxy. Senior, last game.
I imagine you went through it with Gretchen at Plattsburgh High School.
I did. Couple sports.
And now we'd like to introduce the senior, number 1, Leah Mills. Number 5, Erica Daniel. Number 7, Eileen Svensson. And number 11, Jess Blah.
Eileen is giving flowers to her grandmother.
Seniors, we want to thank you for your dedication, your persistence, your leadership, and especially for your courage in the face of the challenges of this season and in the face of adversity. You've made us very proud, and we thank you for embracing and modeling equal pride. Parents, we thank you for the gift of your children, now young women, and we thank you for the partnership in helping them develop into fine athletes and students. Thank you very much. And now the team introductions. First, the Plattsburgh High School Hornets. Number 2, Ashley Llewellyn. Number 3, Ava Shinobi. Number 4, Elizabeth Duquette. Number 6, Elizabeth Trigan. Number 7, Kate Taylor. Number 8, Doug Conley. Number 9, Kelly Niederer. Number 10, Katrina Stave. Number 11, Heather Warland. Number 12, Heather Sumner. Number 13, Samantha Simpson. Number 14, Lauren Hughes. And number 15, Andrea Domingo. Coach by Kitty Martin.
23-year coach Vicki McMillan.
Truly the matriarch of the volleyball, Section 7.
Lindsay Wilford. Number 12, sophomore. Ashley Athletic. Number 6, sophomore center, Katie Bissett. Number 2, junior outside hitter, Jen Cross. Number 3, junior middle hitter, Lori Montgomery. Number 8, junior outside hitter, Joe Webster. Number 9, junior outside hitter, Casey Gale. Number 10, junior middle hitter, Katie Lamar. Number 5, senior outside hitter, Erica Gagnon. Number 7, senior captain, outside hitter, Eileen Svensson. Number 20, senior captain, outside hitter, Leah Mills. And number 11, senior captain, middle hitter, Jess Waugh. Your varsity coach, Jake Cameron.
Pretty good announcing there by the AD, and we're going to have someone sing the anthem. We'll try to get a shot of this as well.
Oh, young man. That doesn't happen often, Foxy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets led the way, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land
much, Foxy, but that was truly very, very well done.
Well, we're getting set, and Tim Sheehan just jumped in the saddle up top, and who else is in the crowd?
Well, Coach McMillan's husband just walked in the door. He came in with his dapper hat on. He took it off for the game, though, so we can't show it to you.
Kind of looked like a detective or something.
Well, I was wondering if he was incognito for something. We're about ready to start. Again, this is a very important match for both teams. Beekmantown, of course, is looking to win this so they can go to Peru and win the Section 7 Division 1 title. And Plattsburgh is looking to win it so they have a hopes of winning the Section 7 Division 1 title. And also, this is for second and third place and who's going to be home for that semifinal game. So there's a lot riding on this match, Foxy.
And we'll get the best shots that we can. We kind of have a bad angle. We're never sure where to get at the Beekmantown for volleyball because you inevitably face the rear end of one of the officials, but we'll do the best we can.
Now we're working the lineups right now, Foxy. For Plattsburgh, we have Katie Pooler, number 7, starting. Number 9 is Kelly Niederup, the front row. Elizabeth Tregan is also in the front row. Back row is Katrina Staves, Dove Condifoli, and number 11, Heather Wormuth. Beekmantown. I know Kaylin Fassett is starting setter. Eileen Swenson is also out there, front row. First serve by Katrina Staves. I'll get back to that in a minute. That was a bump by Eileen. Katie Pooler with a set. Elizabeth Tregan with a big hit. Number 1. Nice play, nice hit by Elizabeth Tregan. 1-0 Plattsburgh. Lindsay Wilford, number 4, is also starting. That'll be point. Katrina Stays with a nice serve. Now 2-0.
And explain the scoring system as well, Clay, when you get a chance.
Okay. Katrina Stays serving for Plattsburgh, scored 2-0. And that will be a point. Nice serve by Katrina, dropped right in the middle. We are playing best out of 5. Each game goes to 30, except for the last game. That'll be going to 15 if indeed there would be a tiebreaker. And it's rally scoring. Every point counts. Every serve counts. Kaylin with a hit. Kill by number 11, Jess Watt. I'll get that name right. We have a substitution. Ashley Denny is in. She's number 12. She's on the front row. She replaced number 5, Erica Gagnon. Miss Fassett, sir. Katie Pooler with a set. Elizabeth Tregan with a hit and a point. That rolled down the net, and we got the point out of that. Score now 4-1. I truly believe Plattsburgh needs to start strong, Foxy, to win this. They have to work very hard in the beginning to maintain their composure. Katie Pooler with a nice serve. Kaylin Fassett with a bump. Ashley Denny put it over the net. Katie Pooler. Elizabeth with a little tip. Oh, nice get by number 1, Lee Mills. Katie Pooler with a back set. Big hit by Heather. Again with Heather. Bump. Elizabeth Tregan's going to hit this. Nice get by, wow. We got gets all over the place. Katie Pooler with a good get. Eileen Swenson with a big hit and a nice save by Katrina. Another big save by Lindsay Wilford, but it went out. You can tell right off, Foxy, this game needs a lot for both teams. 5-1, Katie Pooler's serving. Another good serve by Katie Pooler. That was a point. It was kind of a curveball serve, Foxy, but it worked very well. Katie serving again, 6-1. Ashley Denny hits that. Oh! Lack of communication on the Plattsburgh side. side out. Eileen is serving. Eileen Swinton. Elizabeth Tregan with a bump. Katie Pula with a set. And I believe that was Heather. Yes. Number 11 for Jess. Beekmantown. Bois. Get that into that. Heather Toner is coming in for Heather. No, Kelly Nieder. I'm sorry.
A lot of pressure on Plattsburgh because their last match, they were swept by Peru, so a little added pressure there to rebound from that.
That is so true, Foxy. Ooh, big net hit, and Eileen got that clean. Katrina stays with a nice little bump. Katie Pooler. Elizabeth had to pop that over. Ashley Denny with a set. That doesn't happen often, I'm sure. Katie Pooler with a back set. Heather Warmer hit that out. Good to see Plattsburgh is playing their games though. Bump set hit. Jess is serving. Nice serve by Jess. Elizabeth Tregan with a bump. Ooh. Trina hit that a little close to the net. Katie didn't have much that she could do with that ball. Jess is serving again. Score is now 7-4 Plattsburgh. This game, of course, is to 30. Jess just out into the net. Score is now 8-4. With Elizabeth Tregan serving, we have a substitution. We're changing setters. Katie Pooler is coming out, and Lauren Kehoe is coming in for Plattsburgh. Both these teams, Foxy, run a 5-1. Elizabeth Tregan is serving. Good serve, good get by, that was Jeff Block. That was a nice get, went off though, out, so point. Because Elizabeth Tregan is left-handed, so her serve is a little bit different than a right-handed serve. It's like southpaw, baseball and softball, Jim Foxy. Another nice serve. That was an ace. Nobody even touched that one, Foxy. It's now 10-4.
Well, southpaws are a little bit special. I'm a southpaw, but I'd probably bounce one off Sal Riggy or Bob Pooler's head over here.
And another ace by Elizabeth Tregan. When Elizabeth Tregan is serving, she's probably the best, or one of the best in the Plattsburgh varsity volleyball team. And she's serving very well right now, Foxy. 11-4. Another good serve. Eileen Swenson gets that. We have a... Oh, nice block by Katrina Stays, but nobody was there to pick it up. We have a substitution, I believe. Yes, we do. Number 5, Erica Gagno is in for Ashley Denny. Erica plays the back row and Ashley plays the front row in this particular for this team. Nice serve. Lauren Kehoe set. Katrina gets it over the net. Wasn't quite where she wanted it. Big hit by number 1, Lee Mills. That was a big hit. Oh, Plattsburgh got caught being in the net. That happened on the JV team. Beekmantown, that happened to a couple of times. Erica is serving. Elizabeth Tregan with a bump. Lauren Kehoe set. Katrina with a nice hit. A nice hit by Katrina Staves. Katrina Staves, you know, is only a freshman. She's beginning to play like a veteran at this point in the season, though, Foxy.
Yes, Staves a freshman and Tregan just a sophomore.
Elizabeth Duquette served. Elizabeth also serves very well for Plattsburgh. Oh. That was off dumped on DeFoley.
12-8, first game will play to 30. The big battle between Beekmantown Central and Plattsburgh High School. And the man who sang the national anthem, it's the son of Mark Haley, who's been the longtime teacher at Beekmantown Central.
Also a longtime football coach at Beekmantown. Katrina stays with a bump. Katrina stays with a little hit. Kaylin Facette with a set. And Dove with a big hit. Oh, and it was off them. Oh! Oh! Well, the officials did not see that. Unfortunately.
They didn't see the Beekmantown player touch it?
They didn't see the Beekmantown player touch it, Foxy. And we don't have instant replay, I guess, so they didn't ask us. Kaylin Facette setting. Oh, big get. Oh, another good one. Carl Plattsburgh was holding the ball, but that was a good volley all the way around, Foxy.
Dove Condifoli with a whale of a play for the Hornets.
Yes. Elizabeth. That was off and out. Casey Dio serving. Elizabeth with a kick. Lauren Kehoe. Katrina with a nice little hit. Kaylin setting. Lindsay. Kaylin setting. And Eileen with a nice hit. And it's out. That was a little long. Setters right now are not setting such that they're getting real good hits out of them, Johnny. Foxy.
13-10, but why is the 3 on the top for the time? Why do they have a 3 up there?
I don't know why they do that.
Maybe it's not up there for any reason then.
Dove with the serve. A little long. Dove looks a little nervous out there today, Foxy. Lindsay Wilfor is serving. Lindsay's also a sophomore, by the way. Lauren Kehoe. Oh. Lauren with a nice get. And Katrina stays with a nice hit. She was out of position on that and still got the ball over the net. Katie Pooler's coming back in for probably Lauren Kehoe.
That big first game, you like to get that first game, get the jitters out of the way, but you have to pick up a W. Boy, if you can get the W in the first game.
And I really think that Plattsburgh needs that first game. They can set the tone with that first game. Katrina Stave serving, our freshman. Nice little serve. Score is now 15-11. Katrina's serving again. Nice serve. Ooh, found the hole there, Katrina Stave. Nice job. Number 9's coming out, and number 1, Lee Mills, is coming back in. Katrina serving. Lindsay Wilfor with a get. That's going into the net with another point. Plattsburgh is on a little bit of a roll right here, Foxy. 17-11.
Tim Sheehan and Pete Ensel, the officials.
A little bump. Kaylin Facette with a nice tip over the net. Miss Pooler back. Nice point by Kelly Niederer. Katrina serving again. It's now 18-11, Foxy. Nice serve. Kaylin with a set. Number 1, Lee with a nice hit. Kaylin with a set. And Eileen Swenson with a nice hit. Katie Kelly down. Ooh, nice get by Heather. Elizabeth tried to tip that over the net and just didn't make it, Foxy.
We mentioned the 3 teams in Division 1, Plattsburgh, Peru, and Beekmantown. But in Division 2, undefeated team, Northern Adirondack, and their coach, Larry Barcombe, is here watching this.
He's sitting right in front of us. He's undefeated and will be the actually, he's a CVAC total overall champion, which he's probably done more than
another
once in
year. Yeah, another year. A great volleyball program at Northern Adirondack.
Kaylin Facette is serving. Kaylin has a nice serve. Katie Pooler with a set. Nice hit by Kelly. Kelly Niederer hit that net and it just plopped over. Very nice job. Heather's coming. Hornets is coming in for Elizabeth Duquette. Heather plays the front row and Elizabeth plays the back row. Katie Pooler serving. Score is 19-13. Nice serve by Kate. For the point. Off Beekmantown, 20-13.
Which you'd say, oh boy, that's a big lead, 20-13, but the little bit I know about volleyball, momentum plays a role.
It plays a huge role, Foxy. Another nice serve by Katie Pooler off Beekmantown into the crowd. 21-13 with a timeout for Beekmantown. You know, momentum plays a huge role. I watched Plattsburgh play Peru Saturday, and Plattsburgh did not play as well as they could have. They're playing very well tonight. Hopefully it'll be a much different outcome. They're playing very good volleyball right now, Foxy.
Now that said, with a little touch in your heart, because your daughters have participated in the volleyball program at Plattsburgh High School. Sabrina on the junior varsity right now. And Gretchen played, how many years of volleyball at Plattsburgh High School?
Gretchen played 4 years of JV and varsity volleyball. And back then they had a JV championship, so Gretchen actually played in and for 3 championships.
I'm Foxy Gagnon. Clay Morris with me on play-by-play. North Country Cable bringing you CVAC varsity volleyball.
Katie Pooler's serving. Score is 21-13 after our timeout. Oh, big get by number 11. Jess Bois. That was a nice get. Katie Pooler with a set. Elizabeth Tregan with a big hit. Huge pow. That's what you want to see, Fox. You want to see a nice set where Elizabeth can get up in the air and just hit that ball straight down.
She brought the hammer down on that one.
22-13. Another good serve. Halen with a set. A little bump. Good hustle by Katrina Staves.
Oh, she tipped it right over to her mom, Sally.
And then she caught it.
Sally made the catch. Point still went to Beekmantown.
Still did. Eileen Swenson serving. Elizabeth with a bump. Katie Pooler with a set. Elizabeth with another big hit. Oh, Eileen got in front of that one, though. Heather. Elizabeth's going to just bump this over. Now Beekmantown has a chance at offense. Big hit by 11. Dove just didn't get her feet around it quick enough. That's so hard to do, Foxy, you know, when that big hit's coming at you. You got to stay in front of it and be able to soft bump it up to your setter. Hard to do. Eileen serving. Elizabeth Tregan with a nice hit back. Eileen Facette. Good hit. Katie Pooler. Kelly gets that over. Nice play by the 3 of them. Jess Bois. Beekmantown was on the net. I know, Plattsburgh was on the net.
Plattsburgh was on the net.
Point, Beekmantown, 22. Plattsburgh needs to do something about Eileen serving at this point in time. Break her streak or something. Dove with a bump. Katie Pooler set. Elizabeth Tregan with a... Eileen knocks it over. Katrina Staves. Katie Pooler with a set. Elizabeth is now in the middle. They're moving her all over the place, Foxy. Halen Facette. That's was in. Ball hit the line, Foxy. Very nice hit by, I believe it was Ashley Denny. It was a nice play by Ashley.
And that was saved. Number 4 for Beekmantown. Who is that?
Number 4, Lindsay Wilford.
Well, she took a bullet from Tregan and she pushed it right back across the other side.
Swenson with a long serve, side out, point.
There's that momentum, but back and forth. Well, still up by a 6-pack.
You know, there's always going to be, everybody's going to make a run at you. So hopefully Beekmantown's made their run and now Plattsburgh can come back with a few points. Heather, serving, corner, point. Piles off number 1, Miss Mills. Seem to be like a little knuckleball as they're going over the net. They move around a little bit and it's hard to hit those. Heather again serving. Good serve. Good get by Lindsay, but it went off wide. Score is now 24-17.
Who invented that little dance they do?
I'm not sure, Foxy. We should look into that. Maybe you and I could do it. Katie Pooler with a nice get. Oh, Elizabeth Tregan with a hit.
7. Swenson, you got
Katie Pooler's going to set. Elizabeth is in the middle. She got a little anxious in that one, Foxy.
what a save. Is that Svensson, number 7?
Number 7 is Swenson, yes.
Oh,
Eileen,
my, what a nice
hit.
one.
She also is a gymnast, I believe, Foxy. Condefoli with a hit. Nice hit. Nice block by Ashley and Lindsay Wilford, but it went out, unfortunately for Plattsburgh.
People that never really watched real volleyball, they don't realize what great athleticism you need to play this sport.
You're so right, Foxy. You need to be able to jump, and you need to be able to jump at the net, and you need to be able to dive on the floor.
A lot of timing.
Good serve by Elizabeth. That is an ace. 27-18 Plattsburgh. I'm sure Coach Mack wanted this first game, and the way they're playing right now, it looks like it might happen.
They're on the doorstep.
Elizabeth with another good serve. Up to Kaylin Facette. And this is Lindsay Wilford. Nice get by Lindsay. Elizabeth Tregan brought her all the way back. Again, little block by, the block by Heather Wormuth, but went into the net. We just couldn't dig it out. Okay, we got number 5 back in. Erica Gagno, she came in for Ashley Denton. Erica is serving. Elizabeth Tregan is bumping it. Good hit by Warren Kehoe, who's now in for Katie Pooler. That was a big hit by number 1 Lee Mills, and Plattsburgh didn't handle it very well.
Almost knocked Tim Sheehan off his pedestal.
Score is now 27-20, Foxy Plattsburgh, with Erica again serving. Heather. Kara. Warren Kehoe was set that to Katrina Stave.
Beekmantown was close.
21-27. This ball's out though. Point. 28-21.
Yep, that was a big one for
Elizabeth Duquette is now in. For Heather Wormuth. Elizabeth will serve. Be real nice for Miss Duquette, the 2 aces right here. Good serve. Deep, very deep. Kaylin Facette with a bump. And Lindsay Wilford has to just bump it over. Warren Kehoe to Katrina Staves. Good hit by Katrina. Another big hit. You're playing well for a freshman today, Foxy. Elizabeth Duquette serving, game point. Officials making sure the score is right. Game point, Plattsburgh. Good serve by Elizabeth. Kaylin with a serve, Lindsay Wilford with a hit. And, good kick by Heather. Warren with it. Dub Condefoli's eyes lit up big and wide on that one, Foxy. She just misses it. Score is now 29-22, Plattsburgh, with Beekmantown serving. Number 9, Casey Dios serving for Beekmantown. Katrina Staves, bump, Katrina Staves in the middle. Another big hit, just missing it. 29-23.
Yes, Beekmantown staying alive. The Hornets a point away.
They're definitely staying alive. Warren, Dove. Lindsay, we had the set. Elizabeth, Warren Kehoe setting. Dove Condefoli. tip hit. Kaylin Facette tried to get to it and just couldn't. Score 30-23, Plattsburgh. Game 1 of 5, Foxy. Okay, this is Clay Morris and Foxy Gagnon. We're bringing you game 2 of a game of 5, possibly. Beekmantown High School. We're waiting for the officials to figure out who's supposed to be where on the floor. There is a position that everybody has to be in, Foxy, when they're lining up, and the officials make sure they're there, which is what Peter Ensel is doing right now. When that happens, the ball will be thrown out, and we will start game 2. Hopefully, Plattsburgh will start off as fast as they did in game 1. Unless you're a Beekmantown fan and you're hoping that Beekmantown starts off this fast.
Way to cover your tracks.
Kaylin Facette is serving. Good get by Dove. That was a nice serve by Kaylin. Good hit by Katrina Staves for a nice hit. Nice kill. 1-0 Plattsburgh. Katrina Staves is serving. It's 1-0. Good serve, 6. Ashley Denny with a hit. Nice hit by Ashley. Katie Pooler going up. This is my Char Elizabeth Tregan with a little tip. And Lindsay Wilford just could not get to it.
Much easier to videotape in the Hornets gym. We're a little too close to the action.
Katrina serving. Good serve, Lindsay Wilford with a hit. Ashley Denny's putting it over. Katrina with a little bump. And that was Kelly with a hit. Eileen with a hit. Oh, nice get by Katrina. And a nice save by Katie Pooler. We get the balls over the net. Ashley Denny. Oh! That was a good try by Kaylin Facette. Not sure if that was going to make it over or not. Nice play all the way around. Katrina Staves serving. 3-0. Good serve by Katrina. 6. Now just into the net, just missing it a little bit, Foxy. 4-0 Plattsburgh. Katrina still serving. Nice serve. That was a good serve. Kaylin with a set. Ashley Denny, big hit, Ashley. But a nice save by Kelly. Another save by Katie Pooler. Katie's going to put this ball over. Lindsay Wilford with a bump. Kaylin Facette. Eileen Swenson with a hit. Heather putting it over the net. Oh! Wow, 2 players going for the ball at the same time. John Foxy, you don't like seeing that happening, but that's better than having nobody go after it, I think. Katrina Staves serving, 5-0.
Yes, and they jumped out in the first match as well, or the first game, and that really helped their cause.
Kaylin Facette with a bump. Lindsay with a hit over the net. Elizabeth Tregan with a little tip. Nice tip by Elizabeth Tregan over Jessie Block. Yes, because I felt Plattsburgh was holding on in the end in that first game. Katrina Staves serving. Good serve by Katrina. Kaylin Facette. Nice jump set. Jessie puts it over. Katie Pooler. Kelly had to just set that. Put it over the net. No, we're not going to let that happen. 4 hits by Beekmantown. 7-0 Plattsburgh. Yeah, this is a bit of a run, Foxy. Katrina serving again. Good serve. Over the net. Elizabeth with a hit. Should have killed that. Kaylin Facette with a bump. Kelly gets it. Kelly's going up. Nice hit with a block by Ashley Denny. Nice job, Ashley. Oh. Eileen Swenson did a nice job of putting that in the corner, Foxy. Nobody was there. Score is 7-1. Plattsburgh. Eileen Swenson serving. Nice serve. Katrina. Whoa. Katie couldn't get to that. Lean is serving again. Bring it over here to the corner. Elizabeth Tregan with a hit. Oh! Their eyes get so big when that ball's coming over, Foxy. They just think they can pound it right back. And Lee Mills tried. It didn't quite happen. Katie Pooler serving. Scores 8-2. Nice serve by Katie. Kaylin sets. Ashley Denny. Nice block. Nice block by Elizabeth Tregan, and it was a great play by Ashley Denny. Kaylin Fissette back set that to Ashley. It was a nice play. Katie Pooler serving. 9-2. Oop, a little miscommunication in Beekmantown. Set. Katie Pooler. Katrina stays. That was a nice save by Katrina. Kaylin. Excuse me. Elizabeth Tregan, if indeed she got to that ball, if that ball got above the net, she did block it.
Now, you told me that in the Hornets' nest, Beekmantown won. Do you remember if it went 5 or 4 games?
I do not know that, no. Katie serving. Lindsay Wilford. Foxy, I got blocked. Kelly Niederer hit that. Nice shot by Kelly. Kelly's playing very well tonight, Foxy. Katie Pooler serving. 11-2. Got a little Kelly bump. Katie setting. Elizabeth Tregan. Good hit. Oh, good get by Eileen Swenson. Okay, Kaylin Fissette. Nice hit. And number 9, Casey Dio. That was a nice play by Casey. She went right over the top of. And it takes me a second, Foxy, because I'm looking around these people. Went right over the top of Kelly Niederer. The little boy was running around the court, just having fun, Foxy.
A lot of girls out there.
Big hit by Elizabeth. Boy, when you get that ball in her wheelhouse, she can hit it hard. Score is 12-3, Plattsburgh.
Right. Bois had no chance on that one. All she could do is react and turn.
Watch it go by almost. All right, we have Heather Toner serving. That's going to be long. Score 12 for Plattsburgh. We have a substitution. Ashley Denny is out, and Erica Gagno's in. Erica plays the back row, and Ashley plays the front. I've said that before. Ashley's a sophomore. Elizabeth Tregan set, bumps. Duff on to Foley with a hit. Oh, big get by 11, Jessie Bois. Heather, that was a nice hit by Heather. Kaylin, we have Lindsay Wilford. Ooh. That was a big hit by Lindsay Wilford. Katrina Staves just barely got her hands on that ball. This is very good volleyball all the way around, Foxy. Dubcon to Foley. Katie with a back set to Elizabeth. Wasn't comfortable with the ball, so she just tipped it over. Blocked by Elizabeth. Little miscommunication on the Plattsburgh side on that one. Katrina and Katie Pooler ran into each other. And Erica is serving again. That's out. Scores 13-7 with Elizabeth Tregan serving. Let's see if she's serving the way she did the first game. Lauren Kehoe's in for Katie Pooler. And she's starting right off. That was a nice serve. Kaylin Fissette. Big hit. Big get. Katrina Stace puts it over. And a good hustle by Dove Condefoli. Nice block by Katrina Stace. Lauren Kehoe with a Lauren Kehoe, that was a perfect set to Katrina Staves with a big hit, Foxy. That found the floor fast. 14-6, Elizabeth Tregan serving. Nice serve. Way to get in front of the ball. Kaylin Fissette with a nice little jump move. Katrina Stave, nice hit. Oh. All right, no one touched that, so it went out. So point Beekmantown. Score is 14-7 Plattsburgh with Casey Dio serving. Ooh. That was a nice serve by Casey. It was deep in the back of the court, and the girls weren't sure if it was going to go out or not, so they had to go after it.
Who's that videotaping over there? Eileen Fassett?
I think that's Eileen Fassett. I think so. She's looking so serious, you know. Dove. Oh, nice block. And a great play by Lindsay Wilford with a nice little touch back over the net. Casey Dio serving again, scores 14-9 Plattsburgh. Beekmantown's making a little run here. Lauren Keogh with the set. Katrina stays, big hit, block. That's a nice block by 7 with Eileen Swenson. That was a point for Plattsburgh. All right, Heather is out and Elizabeth Duquette is now in. Nice serve by Elizabeth. Kaylin Fassett sets. Oh, good play by Elizabeth Duquette and Lauren Kehoe. Nice play. Lauren, nice play again by. Another nice play by Lauren Kehoe. That's 2 in a row, and Elizabeth Duquette dove probably 4 feet to get to that ball, Foxy. 16-9 Plattsburgh. Elizabeth is serving. Nice get by Kaylin. Lindsay Wilford. Kaylin setting. Lindsay Wilford's going to hit it. Nice pickup. Boy, nice volleyball here, Foxy. Eileen Swenson with a hit. Just barely out. 17-9 Plattsburgh.
And they're up 1 game to none.
Nice serve by Elizabeth.
What happened there? Did you reach
I believe someone in the front row on Beekmantown's side went over the net or touched the net. Elizabeth is serving again. Nice serve. Kaylin Fassett. Back set to Lindsay Wilford. That's such a nice back set. Kaylin again. Lindsay Wilford going up. Oh, nice hit by Lindsay. Very nice. Lindsay now serving. Lindsay's a sophomore. Good serve. Katrina stays, bumps it. Doug Condifoli has to. Little misplay by Plattsburgh on that side. Lindsay Wilford serving. Scores 18-11. Elizabeth Regan, Lauren Kehoe, Katrina Stage. Very long. 18-11. Beekmantown's on another run. Good serve, Elizabeth Regan, Lauren Kehoe, Doug Condifoli. Oh my gosh. Well, neither official saw that play, so we're doing it over. Score is 18-12. This is going to be a tough play. Nice play by Kaylin Fassett. That ball was on the net. She was able to jump up and hit it. Timeout. Timeout, Plattsburgh. Wilford serving, time's in. Score is 18-13 Plattsburgh, but Beekmantown is making a run, ladies and gentlemen. Elizabeth Regan, Duquette, Lauren Kehoe. That was a bit rough, but they got it over. Elizabeth Duquette, Lauren Kehoe. Oh, nice hit by Eileen Swenson. Good hit by 11. Jess blocked. Jess is playing very nice volleyball right now. score is 18-14 Plattsburgh.
And Facette made a great play running right at our camera. It looked like she was going to run right into your living room.
Lindsay with a serve. Lauren Kehoe set. Just tried to block that, just didn't quite work.
(19-14). Now remember, Plattsburgh jumped out 5-0 at least, so that 5 points playing a role again in this game.
Yes, it is. Not a big role. Dove Condefoli serving, and oh, nice serve. Kaylin with a set. Eileen Swenson with a hit. Dove with a bump. Kelly, nice play to get that ball over the net. That was not well set. That's going to hit the roof. You're going to have to come back. Nice job by Dove Condefoli. Kaylin Facette way outside. That's a long ways to go. And a nice set by Kaylin Facette. Ashley Denny's back in on the front row. 19-15. Big hit by Katrina Staves, but they dug it up. That ball's out. That's the first mistake Beekmantown's made in a while, Foxy. 20-15 Plattsburgh. We have another substitution. Katie Pooler's back in. Lauren Kehoe's out. Nice serve by Katrina Staves. Kaylin Facette with a nice set. Kelly Niederer had to go to the net on that one. Eileen Swenson with a hit. That ball's out. Just missed another one. Those are just missing, Foxy. They're not out by more than 4 or 5 inches. Katrina Staves serving. Good serve by Katrina. Lindsay Wilfer had to work hard on it. Elizabeth Duquette. Dove Condefoli has to get it over. Lindsay Wilfer with a bump. Kaylin with a nice back set. Elizabeth Duquette, nice dig. Elizabeth Duquette again with a nice dig. That one hit the net. 21-16 Plattsburgh. Eileen Swenson is serving. Another substitution. Lee Mills is in. Leah. Katrina Staves. Oh, they got it over. Jess. Nice hit by Jess. Nice dig by Dove Condefoli. Elizabeth Tregan with a little tip. Kayla Facette way to the outside. Nice play. Katie Pooler. Kelly with a nice play at the net. Now again, Jess Bois is playing very nice in front row. (21-17) Plattsburgh. We're stopping the action right here. I think there were some papers that fell on the floor. Eileen Swenson serving. Katrina Staves with a bump. Katie Pooler. And that would have been Kelly Niederer hitting the ball just out. 21-18. Kelly with the ball. Ashley Denny made a great move there. She didn't hit the ball. She wanted to, though. Nice hit by Elizabeth Tregan. I think that went off Jessie Bois, but Jessie went up very high to block that.
Nice comeback by the Eagles. They had the lead down to 2. The Hornet lead cut to 2.
22-19. Nice skip by Lindsay Wilfor. Way to go after the ball, Kaylin. And that would be 3 hits. Point. 24-19. But that was still good volleyball on the Beekmantown side, Foxy. Katie Pooler serving. Nice serve, Lindsay. Big hit. That's so hard to do. Katie Pooler with a set. Elizabeth Regan going for a little tip. Oh. Heather Warmoth got a little aggressive at the net and went under the net. Point 23-20. Jess Bois is serving. Free ball. Kayla Facette setting. Lindsay Wilfork. That was a nice hit by Lindsay. Dove just got the shoulder in front of it. Katie Pooler, Tregan with a hit. Lindsay, oh. Point Beekmantown. We're down to that 2-point thing again, Foxy, 23-21. Beekmantown's making a good run. Jess Bois serving. Katie Pooler back set. Elizabeth Regan. Long. 1-2-3-21. I can feel the tide changing, Foxy. Beekmantown's having a great surge right here. Oh. Katie Pooler had to run for that. Kelly puts it over. Nice block by Elizabeth and Heather. Another nice block by Heather and Kelly. Or Elizabeth. Good hit. Oh, big hit by Jess. That was Leela that had that shot. Oh. Point. Tied ball game. 23-23.
What a comeback by Beekmantown Central. They don't want to go down by 2. The Hornets may look at this one as the one that got away.
Jess Bois serving. Oh my gosh. Beekmantown for the first time in the first 2 games has the lead. 24-23. First time tonight. Jess is serving. Tavakon DeFoley with a hit. Oh. That one was mean, Foxy. Elizabeth Regan with a great hit. Right at the right time, too, I think. They needed something. There's substitution over here. Heather Toner is coming in for Kelly. Good serve. Oh, Plattsburgh's fighting back, Foxy. Now 25-24. Don't forget, this has to be won by 2.
Oh.
So not only is it the first one to 30, but you have to be there before they get to 28. Heather with a nice hit. 26-24, Plattsburgh.
Couple of big serves by Tolner.
Yes, Tolner is doing very well right now.
Her grandpa Sal Riggy, big grin on his face right now.
And well, it should be. Kaylin Facette with a set. Oh, big get by Dove Condefoli. Nice block by Elizabeth Regan. Kayla with a set. Leela with a nice hit. Kaylin Facette bumps it. Leela with another. Oh! Bump. Plattsburgh is back on the offense. Oh!
Beekmantown hung in there on that one. A couple of great plays by Pooler during that volley.
Yes. Nice blocks by both sides. Some nice gets over there in front of the benches. Erica Gagno serving. Katie Pooler. Dove. Oh, there you go. Big hit by Dove. I haven't had too many of those tonight, so that was a nice shot by Dove Contapole.
Hornets by 2, and they're up 1-0.
Elizabeth Tregan is serving. Ooh. That's unusual for Elizabeth. She doesn't do that often. Lauren Kehoe is now in at setter.
Well, that made the game a little spicier.
That did. 27-26. We're getting tight here. Casey. Now, Casey, the last time she came in, served very well, Foxy. See if she does it again. Elizabeth Tregan with a bump. Lauren Kehoe. Kaylin Fassett, nice set. Nice hit by Lindsay Wilfor. Dove Condofoli. Oh, Lauren Kehoe, that was a nice play. Another nice play. Good play by Kaylin Fassett. Point. Very good volleyball all the way around, Foxy. Everybody made some good plays.
And we're tied at 27.
27.
Beekmantown just sprinkled a little chili powder on.
Ooh, big hit by Katrina Staves. That got over by Eileen Swenson. Ooh, big hit. Point. That was deflected, but Lindsay Wilford did a nice job of going up and trying to block that shot. 28-27. Duquette, Miss Duke is up. Elizabeth served very well last time also. Another good serve, right in the middle. Those are hard. Elizabeth Tregan, Lauren Kehoe. Oh, good get by everybody on that one. Nice play. Kaylin Fassett did a nice job. Let that one go. Katrina Staves also played very well at the net. Beekmantown with a timeout. The score is 27-29, Plattsburgh High School. And Foxy has found a new toy.
It says "Go Hornets." I don't know if you can read that on the screen, but you can hear in the crowd. Go Hornets! I like that.
Okay, this is. Are we back on?
Oh, we never went.
We never went off. Okay.
This
Score
is a barn burner. We don't shut down.
The score is 29-27. Game 2. Plattsburgh has got the ball and needs 1 point. Good serve by Elizabeth Duquette with an ace in the back left corner to win the ball game. 30-27. Foxy, we're now the score stands at 2 games Plattsburgh and none Beekmantown. But I don't think it's over with yet, Foxy. Are we ready? Katrina Staves is serving in game 3, 0-0. Let's see if Plattsburgh starts off as fast as they did the first 2 games. Big hit. Beekmantown point. That was a nice block by Elizabeth Tregan, but it was a very good hit by Lindsay Wilford.
And good point to start off with, Clay. You just made that the big start, the quick start. The Hornets got the quick start in the first 2 games, and they ended up enough to carry through to the win.
That is so true, Foxy. Katie Pooler. Nice block by Lindsay. Eileen Swenson with a hit. Katrina Staves. Katie's going to run far for it. Kelly, nice block. 2-0. Oh. Nope, the official says that Beekmantown was in the net. So now 2-1 or 1-1. Should be 1-1 now, I believe. You know, Foxy, the first 2 games, Plattsburgh got up by 4 or 5 points, and then they won each game. So we'll see what happens in this one. Now 1-1. Katie Poole is serving. Good serve. Oh. Good serve by Katie, went over the net, and Elizabeth just couldn't pull the trigger on that one. 2-1, Beekmantown. This ball's out, 2-2. Making a few mental mistakes, both teams.
We mentioned earlier how the coaches don't argue with the officials. Neither do the fans, even though that was kind of a controversial call on the last Plattsburgh point or the previous Plattsburgh point. Even the fans don't get on the officials.
You're right. I think it sets a standard and everybody adheres to it. Which is so good to see in high school sports.
Very refreshing.
Heather Toner is serving 3-2 Plattsburgh. Good serve. Oh, nice get by Kaylin Fassett. That was a nice tip. Dove on Foley with an unbelievable play. Elizabeth Tregan pushed the ball down, almost. That was Courtney. Katie Pooler, back set. Big hit to Lindsay. Oh! Nice play all the way around.
Beekmantown was in a jam because it went way up in the rafters and they still pulled it out and got it on the other side of the net.
That ball went up through the rafters, Foxy, and came down, and Beekmantown stayed with it and was able to put it back. Katie Pooler with a set. Dove Condefoli with a hit. Lindsay Wilford tried to get it to her setter. Just didn't quite happen. Plattsburgh has a substitution. Katie Pooler is coming out, and Lauren Kehoe is coming in.
Kehoe has played great today.
Kehoe has played very well. The two setters for Plattsburgh, Lauren Kehoe and Katie Pooler, are playing very good volleyball. Nice play. Ashley Denny. Nope. All right, that ball, Foxy, was on the wrong side of that pole. It was on the left side or the outside of that pole. That's why it was point Plattsburgh. Elizabeth Tregan is serving. Boy, she has been serving very well today. No. Oh. Big serve by Elizabeth Tregan. Made Jessie Bois leave her feet on it. Nice play. Elizabeth Tregan serving. Oh. That was not a very nice serve though. But she is a sophomore. We can allow a few mistakes here and there. Eileen Swenson is serving. Score is 6-4 Plattsburgh. This is closer in the beginning than it has been. Good serve. Good get by Katrina. Lauren Kehoe puts it over. Kaylin Fassett with a set. Leah Mills with a huge kill. She doesn't look tall enough to hit it that far, Foxy. Elizabeth Tregan with a bump. Ball's going back to Elizabeth, Kaylin Fassett, and Jessie with a nice little bump. Tied ball game, Foxy, 6-6.
Game 3, Beekmantown in a must-win situation.
This is so true. Katrina Staves, Heather. Katrina's going to put it over. Eileen. Leah. Big hit by Leah. Tip by Katrina Staves. Point Beekmantown. 7-6 Beekmantown. Point off Heather. Heather Warmer, that is the biggest lead Beekmantown has had all night, Foxy. Long serve. Eileen Swenson got a little strong with the serve. Side out. Point Plattsburgh. Score is now 8-7. Beekmantown with Elizabeth the Duquette, who won the last game with a great serve. And another nice serve. Another get by Elizabeth. Elizabeth is playing very well also, Foxy. Oh, Ashley Denny with a big hit. Point. Plattsburgh. It's tied ball game again.
two outstanding teams, great athletes on both sides. You can tell why they're near the top or at the top of the CVAC.
Elizabeth Duquette serving. Another good serve. She is so focused on serving right now. Oh, nice play by, and a great play by Kaylin Fassett. Nice play by Katrina Stage. Nice block by Jessie and Ashley. Another block by Ashley. Whoa. Keep it up. Good play all the way around there, Foxy. 3 great blocks.
Fassett, Bois, Denny, my goodness.
Davcon DeFoley, they all did. Leila Mills. Heather Torres gonna have to bump that across. Kaylin Fassett. Oh, good block. Oh. You can do if you go up and block a shot, Foxy, and then you come down and the ball's coming down with you, you can hit it again. That's why Katrina was able to do that. Heather Turner with a bump. Lauren with a hit. With a set, and Davcon DeFoley with a hit. Oh, good. Just gotta get it over now. Lindsay with a bump. Nice little jump set by. The jump set by Kaylin Fassett, very nice. And Lindsay Wilford put it down. Beekmantown again has the biggest lead. It's 11-8 Beekmantown. Elizabeth Duquette. 12-8 Beekmantown. Jess Bois is serving. Good serve. Lauren Kehoe, Katrina Staves, big hit. They're going to get that. Yes, they are. Good play by Beekmantown. Lauren Kehoe's got a hustle. Ashley Denny's big hit. Elizabeth Tregan is right there. Kaylin Fassett again. For a reach. Oh my gosh. Elizabeth Duquette was there. Lauren Kehoe had to run a long ways to that ball, and she did. She got to it. But Lindsay Wilford was right there to capitalize on a mistake. Timeout, Plattsburgh. Score is 13-8 Beekmantown, their biggest lead tonight. This is game 3.
Beekmantown rising to the occasion.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are in game 3. Beekmantown is winning this game 13-8. Plattsburgh's up 2-0 in the series. This is game 3. Nice serve by Jess. Bump by good hit by Lindsay Wilford. Katrina Staves, big hit. Nice cover in the middle row, I guess. Lauren Kehoe. Coach McMillan making a change. Lauren Kehoe is coming out. Katie Pooler's coming in. It's 14-8 Beekmantown. Katie Pooler setting. Hit. Oh, nice get by Kaylin Fassett. Nice get by Katie Pooler. Jess tried to get that. Jess Bois tried to get to that one. Just couldn't quite get there. Point Plattsburgh 14-9. Beekmantown enjoying their biggest lead to yet in this game anyway. Davcon DeFoley serving 14-9. Nice serve. Jess returns into the net. They got that. Good play by Kaylin Fassett again. Katie Pooler. Nice block by Lindsay Wilford. That was a very pretty block. Ashley Denny comes out and Erica comes in. Erica is a senior. Oh, hits the net. Katrina Staves is now serving our freshman. Only freshman on the floor, Foxy.
Yep.
It's 15-10. Oh, nice get by Kellen again. Lindsay Wilford goes after it. Nice get by Katrina Staves. Good play by Katie Pooler. Lindsay Wilford with a hit. Dove Condefoli was sitting right there waiting for it. Nice hit by Kelly. Nice block by Elizabeth on Lindsay Wilford. Two sophomores going at each other, Foxy. They got 2 more years of this, you know. Katrina Staves serving. Oh, nice serve. Good get. Ball's over. Katie Pooler's got to go for it. Oh, good get by Eileen. Dove Condefoli right there. Katie Pooler. A little push over. Lindsay Wilford, big hit. Dove's right there again. This time a little Katrina's there. Katie, big hit. Oh, just a little long. Kelly Niederer just didn't get on top of that enough. 16-11. That 5-point margin, Foxy, is hard to overcome, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Casey Vito is serving. Katie Pooler. Ooh. Point, Plattsburgh. Heather Warmoth is coming in, and Elizabeth Duke, the Duquette, is coming out. Katie Pooler is serving. 16-12. Kaylin Fassett sets. Oh, blocked by. I think that was Heather Warmoth that blocked that more than anything else, and it was a very nice block. 16-13. Plattsburgh making a little run here, Foxy. Katie Pooler serving. Whoa! Boy, Beekmantown does not like that ball to hit the floor, do they?
Boy.
They dive and they jump on it and everything else. They really don't like seeing it going down.
Fassett gave up her body on that one. She might have splinters.
Katie Pooler serving. Good serve. Jess brings it up to the net. Kaylin has to go after it. Another play. Another nice set and kill by Lindsay Wilford. Very, very, very nice. Lindsay's now serving. That's appropriate in a way. Oh. 18-14. Now Beekmantown's turn to make a run, Foxy. 18-14. Lindsay serving. This is out. Across the body. Heather Tollner is coming in. She'll be serving, I believe.
I'm Foxy Gagnon. Clay Morris with the play-by-play, North Country Cable.
I don't say that much, do I, Foxy? Heather serving. Whoa, nice hits by all of them. Nice play over there on the Beekmantown side. Lindsay. Jess with a hit. Nice get by Katrina. You need to get it over the net. Jess. Okay, that was Jess. I couldn't tell. Just blah, they hit that. That was a nice little tip.
And Wilford with some nice play, saved at one point.
Kaylin Fassett is serving. Oh, Nice hit by Elizabeth Tregan. Didn't have a lot on it, but it found the hole. 19-16. Beekmantown. 3-point lead. We have a substitution again. Lauren Kehoe's in for Katie Puller. Oh! Elizabeth Tregan hits it into the net. Eileen Swenson is serving. We have a sub over on the other side. Leela Mills is coming in, came in for Casey Deal. Elizabeth Tregan bumps it. Lauren Kehoe tries to set it to. Oh, good play by. Nice play by Katrina Staves on the net over. I think Ashley Denny. I'm not real sure. I get blocked by some of that, Foxy. So. The Duke is up. She's been serving well all match. This is a long, high serve. Oh my gosh, good get by Beekmantown. Oh, very nice athletic play by Beekmantown. They were all over the floor on that one, Foxy.
Got it right off the net.
21-17. Jess Mills is serving. Katrina Staves. Whoa, Elizabeth Duquette. Nice job getting the ball over the net. Big hit. Oh. Two players going after the ball at the same time, Foxy, and the ball goes out. Jess Mills is serving. 22-17. Oh. They must be getting tired on both sides. We're beginning to see a few more balls hit the net unserved, which is uncharacteristic of both teams, I do feel. Substitution, Heather Toner is out, and Kelly Niederer is in. Tapping on Foley with a serve. Boom. That was a big serve. Lindsay Wilfer with the ball. Dove, they need to set this and get a hit out of it. And they do. That was a nice hit by Katrina Staves and an equally nice block by Lindsay Wilfer on the Beekmantown side. 22-19. Again with the serve not getting across the net.
Beekmantown with their backs to the wall for the rest of the day, having lost the first two, but somehow I feel they're still in this.
Oh, they are definitely still in this, Foxy. I would be concerned right up until the last point. They're not going to give up easy. That was a nice play by Beekmantown. I think it was Caleb Fassett that served that, and Lindsay Wilfer with a big hit. Big hit by Kelly. Oh. Lauren Kehoe is coming out, and Katie Pooler is coming in. Score is 25-19, Beekmantown. They're making another run. Erica Gagno is serving very well. Jess Mills with a hit. Leela with a big hit. Katrina Stade goes up and blocks it, but it comes down on her side. 26-19.
The Hornets need a stop.
They need to get back into their rhythm. They haven't had a real good bump, set, hit in 4 or 5 points. And again, they're still not going to have that. See if they can do it this time. Timeout, Plattsburgh. Plattsburgh has not had a bump, set, hit offense I'll say in 8 or 9 points. And they need to get back into that, Foxy, to get back into this game. Ready? This is Clay Morris. We're back. This is game 3. Score is 27-19. Beekmantown's made a big run. They are ahead. Plattsburgh needs a point here soon. Bump by Delconda Foley. Nice get by Eileen Fassett. Jess Mills brings it back over. Or is that Leela? Oh, big get by Jess Mills. That was Jess right there. And a hit. That was by Leela Mills. Very nice volleyball over in the Beekmantown side right now, Foxy. They can feel it. They want this game.
And I'll just correct you on one little thing. You said a nice save by Eileen Fassett on that last one. It was Svensson. Because Eileen Fassett is up in the bleachers.
29-19, Foxy. Game point. Serve. Elizabeth Tregan pumps it. Oh, nice hit by Katrina Stays with a Katie Pooler set.
Game 3, Plattsburgh up 2 games to none, but they're down by 9, Clay. Come on.
Good serve. 21-29.
No room for error for Plattsburgh.
No room at all. But they also have nothing to lose right here. Might as well go for broke in every point. They have another game to play. And Beekmantown has to win it. (22-29). Because it just takes one mistake here at this point. Kayla with a hit. Lindsay Wilfor. You know, Foxy, it always comes down to like that 5-point spread. You get away from that, and nice pump. Lindsay's going to have a big hit here. She does. Nice block by Elizabeth Tregan. Taylor, they got to bump this 3. This is 3. Katie Pooler. Oh. And that would be game, Foxy. Like I said, this is far from over at this point in time. 30-23. Beekmantown. We are soon to play game 4. Here we go. This is Clay Morris and Foxy Gagnon. We're bringing you game 4 of Beekmantown versus Plattsburgh High School. We're in Plattsburgh High School. Now at point, Beekmantown, number 7, which I believe is Katie Pooler, was in the net. Point for Beekmantown, 1-0. This is a big game for Beekmantown, and I think a bigger game for Plattsburgh. They really need this one. Nice play by Katie Pooler. Kellen Fassett with a set. Over Tregan. Katie Pooler just gets it over. Kayla Fassett. Eileen Svensson with a big hit. And it is quickly 2-0 Beekmantown. I truly feel that the tide has shifted, Foxy, that you can feel Plattsburgh on your heels a little bit. Beekmantown seems to be going forward at this point. And they're getting the right breaks right now. That ball could have rolled either side. It rolled to the Plattsburgh side. 3-0 Beekmantown.
Especially midway through game 3, Beekmantown has taken charge.
Yes, they have. Right now, Plattsburgh's not moving their feet. They're standing around a little bit, and it's showing. Leela Mills is serving. 4-0. Big serve. Kelly gets it over. Ball's out. Katrina Stage is serving. Big hit by Lindsay Wolfor. Elizabeth Tregan. Oh, big hit by Lindsay. Nice try by Lindsay. Big hit by Elizabeth Tregan. Nice try by Lindsay Wolfor. Katrina stays serving. 4-2 Beekmantown. Nice get by Jess Mills. Oh. Nice hit by Lindsay Wilfor for a point. We're right in the corner. 5-2 plus Beekmantown. Lindsay Wilfor serving. Casey Dio's in. Point, Beekmantown, 6-2. Lindsay Wilfor serving, 6-2. Heather Winworth. Elizabeth Tregan. Point, Beekmantown, 7-2. Kelly with a hit, and that is in. Found the back line, Foxy. Nice hit by Kelly. 7-3. Katie Pooler serving. Point, Katie Pooler. 7-4. Coach makes a quick change. Jess Leela Mills is back in. Beekmantown making another change. Ashley Denny's up to the front row. Ashley's played very well in the front row tonight. Kayla Fassett serving, another sophomore. Katie Poole with a hit. Elizabeth Tregan, nice hit. Trina stays, bumps it up to Katie. Just Leela Mills tried to hit that over, just missed it. Heather Torner's coming in to serve.
Tim Sheehan, the official, along with Pete Insel.
Nice serve by Heather. Score is 8-5.
Also, Heather Bell is the official scorer.
These are all things we need to know. Nice serve by Heather. Kayla Fassett. Hit it over. Oh. Now that hit the wall and came back, and Plattsburgh could not get to it in time. 9-6 Beekmantown. Nice serve by Eileen Swenson. I can do that once in a while. Probably wouldn't be a good sight to see Eileen Fassett out here. Took them a minute, Foxy, but they decided that ball was long. So point Plattsburgh scores 10-7. It's a 3-point ball game. Lauren Kehoe's back in. Good serve by Elizabeth. Double the bump. Lauren. Ooh, big hit by Katrina Staves. She's been quiet for the last couple of games on the net. She needs to be a little bit more aggressive up there. 10-8, Beekmantown. Back set to Ashley Denny, and that is out. 10-9 Beekmantown. Plattsburgh on a little bit of a roll here.
Last week of the CVAC season, Plattsburgh with 3 losses, Beekmantown with 2.
Score is 10-10. First time they've been tied since the beginning of this game. Yes, this game means a lot to both teams. Beekmantown wants to win this so they can go down and play Peru and beat them and play for the championship in Division 1. Point for Plattsburgh. Elizabeth Tregan, nice serve. 11-10. That's the first time. This is the first time they've been ahead in the game 4. And Beekmantown wants to take a timeout and talk about it, Foxy. They don't like the idea they're behind, I think.
We mentioned earlier, Peru also involved in this battle for first place, along with Beekmantown and Plattsburgh High School. And in Division 2, Northern Adirondack Central, 13-0, and they have been crowned the Division 2 champs, of course. And they'll look towards sectionals. I'm not sure what the sectional setup is for volleyball. Maybe you know, but I don't.
In Class B, there are 6 teams. So number 1 game, Team 1 and Team 2. Number 1 and number 2 seed will get byes, and 3, 4, 5, and 6 will play each other. Big serve by Elizabeth Tregan. Point. So you would like to be number 2 so you can have a bye. That'll give you a couple days rest. And you also want home court advantage, and now Team 1 and Team 2 will have that all the way through the playoffs if they continue to win. So that's what we're playing for tonight. There's all of that. Nice get. Point. Beekmantown, 12-11. So if Beekmantown wins, then they will be assured of second place, I believe. Yes, they will be. If Plattsburgh wins, then it could come down to a tiebreaker between Plattsburgh and Beekmantown, depending on Thursday. Oh, big hit by Katrina Staves, and a nice block by Lindsay Wilford. Ball's out.
Yes, that's a good point because Beekmantown still has to play Peru one time.
Yes. And they have to play in Peru. So that's a big game. Elizabeth, the Duquette is serving. Nice serve. Ooh, way back. Off the fingers of, I forget now, Jessie Block. Jess Block. Let's see if the Duke can do it again. Well, off her side of her hand a little bit. Score is 14-12. Plattsburgh is enjoying a 2-point lead. And Mr. Ensel's going after a ball, or a player. Ball. And
Not
Erica
sure
got
what the problem is there, but
I don't either. Peter is motioning to somebody.
not sure what the problem is.
I think Coach Quinn's saying, I don't have kids, so they're not mine. All I have is puppy dogs so far. Katrina Staves bumps it, and good try by Katrina, but it went into the net. Erica serves. While she's serving, Beekmantown scores points. Lauren Kehoe. Dove. Nice hit by Dove. Dove has been quiet of late too. We need some points out of Dove Condifoli and Katrina Staves. They need to score.
Hey, the Goldens are here.
Golden, Francis and Natalie Golden. I think they've probably been to more ball games in the North Country than most anybody else. And they're still smiling, Foxy. What is that about? Nice play by Elizabeth Duquette. Again, Lauren Kehoe. Oh, and that was touched. Ball was touched. Plattsburgh got the point. 16-13. It's nice to see the Katrina Staves start to hit the ball. Dove Condifoli is serving. Oh. Mental mistakes, Foxy.
Those are costly because there's no second chance and it costs you a point.
That's right. Leela Mills is serving. Nice serve. Oh, good try. It's so hard to do, you know. Ball bounces around up there. You don't know to go left or go to right or stand up, sit down, fight. You know, what do you do with it? Point, Beekmantown scores 16-15. Tied ball game, 16 apiece. Kind of like to see a tiebreaker. There's a lot of good things that can happen in a tiebreaker. Beekmantown, and Plattsburgh has seen enough. They've called timeout.
Yes, just a minute ago, the Hornets were up by 3 or so.
Yes, a nice 4-point run by Beekmantown, Foxy. 17-16 is Beekmantown serving and leading. Kayla Fassett. Ooh, gotta go get that. Point, nice hit by Lindsay Wilfor. Scored now 18-16 Beekmantown, leading Plattsburgh.
Game of momentum.
What a nice serve by Leela Mills. She is serving very well right now. Nice hustle by Plattsburgh. They're in a little bit of disarray. Nice get. Ooh. Plattsburgh caught a little break on that one, Foxy.
Well, Plattsburgh won the first two. Beekmantown won game 3. We're in a barn burner in game 4.
It's been no more than, 3 points at any one point in time? Nice hit by Katrina. Ooh, big hit by Eileen Clinton. That was a big hit by Eileen. Lindsay Wilfor serving. Elizabeth Duquette, bomb. Point, Beekmantown. Hard to see who was over there, but Kelly Niederer just couldn't quite get to it, I think. Lindsay Wilfor serving 20-17. Dove Condifoli. Lindsay Wilfor serving 21-17. Elizabeth Tregan hits the ball. Katie Pooler brings it back. Lindsay Wilfor. Jess Bois just barely hits that out. Katie Pooler serving 21-18. Oh, we have a substitution, Johnny? Foxy?
Huh?
We have a substitution. Oh, net. Heather Hornets came in. Kaylin Facette serving. Wow. That's 3 bad serves in a row, both ways. Unusual for that to happen at this level.
Eagles by 3. Hornets serve.
Heather Toner is serving. Good serve. 22-20. Still Beekmantown. Plattsburgh hasn't had 2 serves in a row yet. In a while. There's one right there. Finally. Kayla with a nice set. Just was not quite high enough on that. 22-21. Another good serve by Heather. Good play by Kelly. Elizabeth Regan. Actually, Denny dove on that one, but couldn't quite get there. And Foxy, we have a new game. It is 22-22. And we have a long ball.
That one just took off like a rocket.
Yes, it did. 23-22, Beekmantown. Eileen Swenson is serving. Ooh, nice play. Elizabeth Regan did a nice job of going up, but just couldn't get it back down on the net. 24-22. Eileen Swenson is serving. Looks like everybody's getting a little nervous. Long. Nice set by Kaylin Facette. Nice little jump set. 24-23, Beekmantown. Running out of points here, Foxy. Elizabeth Regan is serving. Nice serve. And again, 24-24 in the great town of Beekmantown. We're all tied up.
This is officially a barn burner. I'm getting a bucket of wings on the way home.
Another good serve by Elizabeth Regan. Just to see him. Good get by Kayla Facette. Bump. That was just out. The crowd thought it was in, but the officials thought it was out. They don't ask us for replays, Foxy.
Boy, some of the fans looking up at us. They want the replay.
25-24, Beekmantown. Well, that out ball didn't hurt. 25-25. Coach Mack is making a change for the Duke. The Duquette is coming in. All tied up. That was quite the serve, Foxy. That was right in the corner for a point. Actually, Denny didn't know whether to let it go or not, and I probably would have let it go too. 26-25. Nice skip by outside set. Eileen Swenson, Kayla Facette, Lindsay Will for a big hit. Ooh, that didn't hit anything. Kayla Facette again with the set. Lindsay Wilfor. Lauren Keto with a set. Trina Stace with a hit. Lindsay Wilfor had this. Plus we got a chance for offense right here, Foxy. And they took advantage of it. Doug Punzafoli with a nice hit in the back row. Didn't have a lot on it. Just enough to get over the outstretched hands of Ashley Denny. Timeout, Beekmantown. 27-25, Plattsburgh by 2, game 4. Plattsburgh winning 2-1. Beekmantown knows they have to come back and get a couple of points here, Foxy. Okay, here we are. This timeout's over with. Plattsburgh is winning 27-25. They've only had the lead a couple of times tonight, in the fourth game anyway. Elizabeth Duquette, big serve, that's long. You can see the jitters beginning to form, Foxy, all the way around. Everybody's a little nervous about this. Game goes to 30, you would need to win by 2. Beekmantown is serving, and we have Erica Gagnon, and she seems to get points whenever she's serving. Wow. Nice hit by Katrina Staves. Lauren Kehoe, no. Yeah, Lauren Kehoe did a nice job of setting it so that she could hit it.
Hornets by 2.
Hornets is back up, and we get that magic 28 number. Need to win by 2 here. Deb Condefoli is serving, senior. No better place to have the ball than in a senior's hands, you know.
Quiet down when the ladies are serving, please. Thank you.
You don't see that happen very often, but nice serve by Dove with all the attention. Warren, Elizabeth. That wasn't Elizabeth, I'm sorry. That was Katrina Staves with a nice hit. Lindsay Wilford tried to block it and it just went off her hands a little. 29-26. This is game and match point. Plattsburgh. Nice serve. Nice get by Lindsay Wilford. Lauren, Katrina Staves. Oh, good get. It went out wide. Foxy game. 30-26. That is match and point. Plattsburgh High School. Great ball by both teams all the way around.
A big win for Plattsburgh High School.
This is a huge win for Plattsburgh High School. Keeps them in the running for first place, and it also keeps them in the running for home court advantage all the way through the playoffs. That is both very big.
Can you recap, do you have the scores of the 4 games, and we'll recap that before we close, Clay.
Okay. Game 1, Plattsburgh came out strong and won the first game 30-23. Game 2, Katrina Staves came out and scored 5 points in a row, and Plattsburgh held on for game 2 and won that 30-27. Game 3, Beekmantown got the upper hand right off the bat, and they won 30-24. Game 4, Beekmantown was ahead for most of the game. It went tied, 3, maybe 4 times towards the end of it. Plattsburgh held on and went ahead a little and ended up winning 30-26 for a great 4-game match here in Beekmantown High School.
Thanks, Clay. It was indeed a great, so much athleticism, so many great athletes on both teams. And Plattsburgh High School pulls this one out 3-1 over Beekmantown. Thanks to Clay Morris for his work. Clay, I hope we'll work again. We're going to keep you as a regular partner.
Foxy, I enjoy this so much anytime and anywhere. I'll be there.
All right, Clay Morris with the play-by-play. This is Foxy Gagnon on behalf of everyone at North Country Cable Network, saying as always, good night, North Country.